Hi, I'm retired Navy SEAL sniper instructor Chris Sajnog, and in this video, I'm raising the BS flag on the NRA training program and hopefully help open your eyes as to why it's tragically too common for law enforcement officers to shoot unarmed civilians.
Joining me now is retired Navy SEAL sniper Chris Sajnog.
We see it almost every day. Another unarmed civilian has been shot by a cop. The news cycles back and forth about whose fault it is. Is it the cops? Is it racist? Or is it just someone being in the wrong place at the wrong time? Well, I'm going to give you the answer by raising the BS flag on the NRA's training and every law enforcement trainer in the country. Now, before I raise that BS flag, you may want to put the earmuffs on any new shooters that might be around, because I'm talking about, that's right, bad shooting. The reason it's so common for police officers to shoot unarmed civilians is that's what they're trained to do. Literally, every police officer in our great nation gets just 50 bullets per year to qualify with their pistol. They are trained under stress to shoot at a black shape without a gun. So what are they going to do when they are doing their job, they're under stress, and they see a black shape without a gun? Shoot it! That's what they're taught to do. That's what their trainers taught them. And their trainers learned that from the NRA instructor course that they went through. But it's not the officer's fault, and it's not racist. It's their training. I want to fix this with your help. Help me get the word out. Contact the NRA, your local police department, your state and federal representatives, and tell them to stop training law enforcement agents to shoot at black shapes without guns. Now, I know this sounds too stupid to actually be true, but trust me, Google NRA qualification target or LE qualification target, or you can even Google what target will I qualify on for my concealed carry permit. Listen, I can't do this without you. When I was running the SEAL sniper course, I was ordered to conduct training at a location I knew could make some of my SEAL brothers sick. I refused that order and I was fired. 2 of my brothers got sick with an illness that they'll live with forever. After retiring from the SEAL teams in 2009, I worked for the Department of Homeland Security, training the U.S. Coast Guard's tactical law enforcement team, PAC-TACLET, to do underway nighttime non-compliant boardings. Well, they ordered me to certify them by conducting all of their qualification training in a building during the day, shooting at, you guessed it, a target without a weapon. For 5 years, I reported major safety violations and unsafe training conditions to the command, but all they did was harass me. I ended up becoming a government whistleblower by reporting their unsafe training to the Office of Special Counsel. The Office of Special Counsel ordered the Department of Homeland Security to investigate the U.S. Coast Guard. The Department of Homeland Security ordered the U.S. Coast Guard to investigate themselves. Well, they investigated me instead and found that all of the training conducted by the U.S. Coast Guard was 100% safe. The Office of Special Counsel reported this to the President of the United States. Now, once this was done, the U.S. Coast Guard was free to fire me, which they did. I provided almost 500 pages of evidence to the Office of Special Counsel showing that the U.S. Coast Guard lied to investigators and fired me as retaliation for being a whistleblower. Of course, the Office of Special Counsel couldn't admit that they lied to the President of the United States, so they closed my case. Well, now I'm retired, so this time no one can fire me. But I do want to help improve the level of training that my brothers in blue receive and help save some lives in the process. So, if you think the NRA's official qualification targets, black shapes without a weapon, are good, if that makes sense to you, do nothing. If it makes sense to you for your local police officers to train under stress to shoot at black shapes without a weapon, do nothing. But if you want to help me save some lives and stop this BS, you've got to do something. We can change this trend together, but we need a new training plan.